Alright guys, I'm out in the park today with the much hated Wingsland S6, and I think the reason why this is not highly reviewed by any means is because everybody's trying to fly it with a phone, cell phone, especially on the iPhone. I've noticed the iOS app on here is not really compatible with the iPhone. So what I have here is with the R6 controller, and this is really what the S6 really needs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it up, everything set up, get it flying. Hopefully you'll see some flight video off here, and after that hopefully we'll do some little bit of pros and cons of the Wingsland S6. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I got everything all hooked up. I got the controller hooked up to the Wingsland S6, and then my iPhone is hooked up to the controller, and I have the screen recording to record the app itself, and I'm ready to take off. I already have 14 satellites. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording the screen. Okay, our screen is recording. I'm gonna take off. And you see here, she rises up maybe about 3 meters or so, 6 feet or so. So I'm on the controller, and that's how easy it is to control this. Look at that, I'm just flying around. Horrible for the video, because after all, this is a selfie drone. But very stable, and I got about 5-mile-an-hour wind, steady wind out here today. She's really stable. Nice flyer. Look how smooth that is. By no means this is a racer, but it does work well. Look at that. Let me go over here. I'm not going to do a range test because I don't exactly trust it. I just like keeping this close by, just like it's meant to be. It's a, like I said, it's a selfie drone. Take her up a bit. That's why I like these small little micro quads, or small quads, because you can break them down, shove them into a backpack, and be on your way. Yeah, with this controller, this is really a nice controller. Pairs up really well. Now, in comparison to my DJI Spark, I have noticed that you know, you do have to wait around for satellites. So actually out here, it picked up satellites really fast. On my property with all the trees, I do have to wait. Trees do block the satellite reception, and my Spark doesn't like that either. Unlike my Bebop, where I can just put it out and place it up and send it up in the sky. Both the Wingsland and the Spark are kind of temperamental. I'm just flying around. Probably not doing any good for the video quality, but who cares? I'm just having fun. Charge time on these small little batteries in this quad are about an hour. Unfortunately, you can't charge 2 at a time or 3 at a time like you can on the Spark. You can only do 1 at a time, which sucks. Let me go ahead and just pan around and see my girls out there playing soccer. And I got 70% on the battery. I'll fly around. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it is a bit breezy out here today. Just a nice little quad to fly. Breaks down to almost nothing at all. And I'll show you the comparison in size once the legs are collapsed to the body. to what it looks like compared to my iPhone 7 Plus. It's remarkable how small it is. I'm gonna bring her down. We'll see how stable she is. Just keep it here. You see there's no toilet bowl on this. She's all locked in. I have, 18 satellites right now. And it's very stable. You see that? I'll fly her over here. Bug my wife a bit. Pull her back. Get my oldest daughter here. Hey Madison, turn around and say hi. They're working out. I'm gonna bring her over here. Sorry if I'm taking it out too far where you can't see it, but yeah, there she is. I got 50% on the power. It'll come downwind here. Just a nice little quad to get out, fly her on a soccer field. Like I said, I'll go do some pros and cons when I'm finished. Just stuck up in the sky. Take her backwards, maybe. There we go. Now I'm in a shot. And I'm getting my first low battery warning. I'm at 30%. I'll bring her in about 20%, which will go pretty quick. All right, let's get over to the landing pad. Bring her around. Now the wind's coming. You can see she's kind of fighting the wind. I was hoping for a little bit of wind, just to show you how stable it is. See, that's how stable it is. She's not moving up or down. Now I get a second low battery warning. I get 20%. I'm going to bring her in, bring her right over my landing pad, and put her down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and kill the app, and I'm going to stop screen recording here in a second. And I got a bunch of stuff open, don't I? Oh man, hopefully let me go back into the app a little bit since she's still open. Well, I'm hoping I saved that video. If not, you'll get an idea. I forgot on this that you have to save the video when you fly in and land. Let me go ahead and turn off my screen recording. You at least have my screen recording. All right, let me turn this off. I'm hoping it's saved. Okay, we shall see if it's saved. If not, I'm fine with that. Well, this is the R6 controller. Just collapses up, similar to the DJI Spark controller or any of the DJI products out there. Just nice, small little controller. Little pros and cons of this. This is a nicely made little quad. As you see, it collapses down really tiny. Hopefully you can see it in my GoPro. And when it collapses down, it's a nice small profile, as you see right here. And compare it to my iPhone. My iPhone is much bigger than the S6 Wingsland S6 itself. Look how big that is. Now, of course, the Wingsland S6 is a little bit thicker, but that's the size of it. It can be hidden right behind an iPhone 7 Plus. See that? Okay. Take these two out. You can shove them in the backpack and be on your way. It's nice material, nice weight. The only thing that I don't like about it is these propellers. These propellers are kind of small, very small propellers, and they are very, very brittle. And these will shatter like you would not believe. They do shatter and break really easily. The next downfall of this drone right here is the battery. As you saw there, I'm only getting maybe about 5 to 7 minutes of flight time on these batteries. It's a 1400 milliamp battery too. It's too bad that it doesn't get at least maybe 10, if not 12 minutes of flight time, and that's a negative right there. Plus is as a positive, as a plus side, the size itself is perfect. It's a nice drone, but however, the battery, you're not going to get too much flight time out of it. Plus, on top of that is a selfie drone. What I mean by a selfie drone, you saw that I could pick it up in height, and you still have a 15-degree downward angle on this lens right here. It's a 4K lens. You can shoot in 4K. It's going to not be stabilized 4K, but nonetheless, you can shoot this at 4K. However, it is going to be constant 15-degree downward angle to that. I wish these manufacturers, drone manufacturers, would be nice if they just make a true drone about this size, same size as the Spark, or the Spark is actually a true drone. You can take nice footage off that, although that was initially came out as a selfie drone. However, you can do so much more than just shoot selfies on this. This is just a selfie drone, and it's too bad they didn't have a fixed outward angled lens to it, but it is what it is. That's a negative. So you got you got three negatives. You got the propellers, battery life, as well as the fixed downward angle on the lens. I would highly advise not flying this with a phone at all. I have had no luck off the iPhone app on this. I don't think this is really too friendly for the iPhone. This is a dream to fly with the controller. Man, it is a nice little drone to fly with this controller. Super responsive. And out in the air like this, where there's no trees around, it picks up satellites quickly and it locks in quickly. And it's breezy out here today, so, and it holds where it needs to be in the sky. Another thing I like about it has a micro SD card slot in here. There's no onboard storage, which I absolutely detest in the Parrot Bebop too, because you always have to come in with with at least enough juice on there to pull that video off onto your laptop. Here it's just saved right here. Hopefully it saved this, since I didn't turn it off before I landed. I'm sorry about that if I don't have the video available, but I at least have the recording from the phone. And I just basically want to show you how easy it is to fly the Wingsland S6. Super nice to fly. Too bad it won't fly longer than 5-6 minutes. But the R6 controller is a must-have in order to go ahead and get the best possible flight time out of it as you possibly can. So anyway, that's the Wingsland S6 and the R6 controller. Wow, it is actually a really nice drone to fly. We'll talk to you later. Bye.